I have a brand new perfume haul for you with some hits but also some fails, unfortunately. But let's start out on a positive note. So I got a travel size of this perfume and I did smell it in stores. It's called Daisy Wild by Marc Jacobs. And this one has notes of banana flower, jasmine, macadamia, sandalwood, and vetiver. It has main accords of floral, sweet, and fresh. And I wasn't impressed when I first smelled it in stores. And then I saw the pop one and I thought, oh my god, a pistachio perfume. I should get that one. And I got that one in a full bottle. However, I smelled this one again and I thought, I actually prefer this one to the other because the other one was just a little bit too flat. It was a little bit too juvenile smelling for me. And this one goes in the same direction as Jungle Fantasy by Britney Spears. Those kinds of perfumes, really sweet but fresh and floral perfumes that are easy to wear. Perfect is an everyday scent. And this one is a little bit more strong than the Britney Spears one, for example, which is nice because a lot of those Marc Jacobs perfumes do not have the greatest performance on my skin, at least. But this one is, like I always say, nothing extraordinary, but perfumes do not have to be extraordinary all of the time, especially when it comes to everyday scents. I just crave something easy. I don't want to think about it, especially when it's really hot. And this is a perfect perfume for hot summer days, but also because it has something of everything. It has something a little woody, something floral, something fruity, something fresh. It could easily be a signature scent, I would say. I would more so wear it towards spring and summer, maybe into early fall, but you could also wear it throughout the whole year. And I see my mom actually wearing it. Maybe it's a little bit too sweet for her, but it goes in this fresh, clean, sophisticated direction that she loves. Just a little bit more sweet and therefore a little bit more fun maybe, which is why I think I like it. So I have this travel spray and I used it quite a bit actually already, but you don't need that much, I feel like, because sometimes those 10 milliliter 0.33 fluid ounces are gone in like a couple of days, and this one I had for some weeks, maybe like 2 to 3 weeks, and I've been wearing it quite a lot, and you can see there's still a lot in there. So I actually like this one a lot, and I could see myself getting the full bottle, which looks like this. I think it's stunning. I like it. Maybe it's a little bit too kooky and too much for a lot of people, but to me, it's so delicate and beautiful. Those like flower stems in the bottle. It looks just so nice. It's so innovative when it comes to the bottle. But I could see myself getting the full bottle once I used up this one and also Jungle Fantasy, because I really do not need both of them. And also Jungle Fantasy is like halfway done. So I feel like next year this could be something I can see myself purchase. Okay, let's continue with one perfume house I just discovered, which is called Decorté. I think it's from Japan, and I got one that is called Jobii, and I love that one. It's the perfect Yasmin scent. It's clean and fresh, smelling like I just came out of the shower, and super easy to wear. And I adore those full bottles of the Kimono range. So beautiful. So I had to get more of those perfumes. But, you know, I'm not the biggest fan of patchouli in a lot of perfumes. I like patchouli in its raw form a lot, actually, and different kinds of patchouli. But if you mix a certain type of patchouli with a lot of, especially fruits, I get this almost like rotten smelling combination, which I detest. And so I was very hesitant, but then I thought, I like the other one so much, it cannot go wrong. Well, it can. So this one is the one I like a lot more. They are all called Kimono, and this is Kihin. And Kihin, this is actually a travel size, which looks so nice. Has notes of in the top bergamot, grapefruit, lemon, mandarin orange, peach. Remember that. In the heart, it has Japanese iris, jasmine and rose, and the base has musk, patchouli, sandalwood, and vanilla. This one is also a fresh perfume with a lot of fruity touches. It's citrusy, but it's not like a blast of citrusy notes. It's not like a cleaning product smelling perfume, which maybe you would think if you see all of those citrusy accords. But you have this peach, and it's the same peach you get in a lot of other perfumes, which is quite synthetic and super sweet, mixed in with a very heavy patchouli note, on my skin at least. And the peach and the patchouli together is just unbearable for me. So this one, because of all of those citrusy fruits, I could see myself using this one small bottle up, but that would be about it. Like, I would not reach for this perfume if I didn't have it, and I would not repurchase it at all. And I just have to be sure to test perfumes with this combination of peach, blackcurrant, something like that, those types of fruits mixed in with patchouli. Well, I got another one from this line, which looks exactly the same, just the ribbon has a different color. This one is called Rin, and this one has notes of, in the top, bergamot, grapefruit, mandarin, blackcurrant, and ume. In the heart, we have jasmine, magnolia, and rose. And in the base, we have patchouli, vanilla, and vetiver. This one is... This is a hard pass. Oh God, I should not have sprayed it. Oh God. I don't know what it is. I mean, I know what it is, but this is just... I cannot. There is this Armani perfume Si Passione Eclat. I think it also has blackcurrant and patchouli, I think. That one is combined with a lot of other notes, making it super creamy and smooth and beautiful, and I can appreciate the combination of patchouli and the blackcurrant and all of those other notes. It's something I actually gravitate towards a lot. There are a lot of designer fragrances that have the combination of blackcurrant and patchouli. A lot of niche perfumes actually having the combination of peach and patchouli. I do not like any of them, except this. I shouldn't say any of them, but you know what I mean. Like, most of them I despise, and this one is just a big no. So if you're the same and you do not like this patchouli mixed in with fruits that gives you this almost like rotten smell, I would not recommend this. The Yui one is beautiful, easy to wear, blind buy worthy, I would say. But the other ones, danger zone. Let's continue with a perfume I got in PR, which is by Acqua di Parma, and it's from the Blue Mediterraneo range, and it's called Fico di Amalfi. I smelled all of the perfumes years ago, and I thought everything is quite nice, but the Fico di Amalfi wasn't my favorite, so I did not think about it anymore. Now that I have it in my collection, I'm like, wow, this is a beautiful fig perfume. You have to like the smell of fig. Also like fresh and green fig. It's not very sweet, but if you like those fresh green fig perfumes, this is so beautifully made. So you have the accords of fresh, citrusy, and fruity with notes of grapefruit, bergamot, and lemon in the top. Then you have fig nectar, jasmine, and pepper in the heart. And in the base you have fig wood, benzoin, and cedar wood is what you have in the base. So you do not really have anything sweet, maybe slightly, but it's just from the citrusy note. So you get this burst of citrusy notes, kind of letting me think of Moschino's I Love Love, which is a perfume I adore. And that one has cedarwood in the base as well, so they share quite a few notes. But then you have this really strong fig. As I said, it's quite green, it's quite fresh and very airy. It's not a very thick and heavy perfume. It's perfect to wear throughout summertime if you don't want this generic smelling summer perfume, but something a little bit more innovative. Is that the right word? I'm not too sure, but something just different, but without smelling too niche. And it's still very citrusy and it's gonna cool you down. It's gonna be perfect for hot summer days, but it's not your typical fresh floral scent. And they also sent Rosa Nobile, which is a perfume I think I've never heard anybody talk about. And this one is a very elegant, quite timeless rose scent. So in here you have the main accords of floral, fresh, and citrus, with notes of, in the top, bergamot, pepper, and mandarin orange. In the heart you have peony, roses, violet, and lily of the valley. And the base has musk, cedar, and ambergris. And people say that it smells a little bit like À la Rose by MFK, which I agree. Let me be very clear and easy here. It smells like my mom. This is a very fresh, clean, sophisticated, quite airy rose scent with substance. It does have character, but it's not super sweet. It's not super creamy, but it's also not too green. It's just a perfectly made, sophisticated, easy to wear rose scent. If you want like a scent of plush rose petals and peonies, I adore the note of peonies in perfumes, mixed in with some citrusy notes and then some depth from the woods and the back. This one is very nice. I also love the bottle. It's so simple, yet also very classy and sophisticated looking. Well, we have to talk about this one. This one is also one that I'm quite sure I smelled in the past. And I was like, yeah, it's nice, because I do love the perfume house. But I don't know. So I got this perfume and I was really excited about it because I thought, yeah, I smelled that one. I think it was nice. I liked it. And I saw it in so many videos being recommended. And also one perfume YouTuber saying that she used this up and it's like her everyday scent for a specific occasion. And I was like, oh my God, this is gonna be perfect. And then I smelled it and I was like, yeah, it's interesting. And then I sprayed it on my skin and I was like, not too sure. So this one is Musc Noir by Narciso Rodriguez for her. So from the For Her range, which is a range I have the Eau de Toilette from. And I like that one, but it's also not a easy scent for me. I do not gravitate towards the For Her Eau de Toilette a lot. So this one has main accords of fruity, floral, and sweet, with notes of, in the top, plum, in the heart, musk, heliotrope, rose, and cedar, and the base has just suede. So I don't know. It's, in theory, it's nice. It reminds me a lot of those Your Skin But Better scents, like Glossier You, Sonic Flower, those types of scents that are a little bit floral, but also clean, but also powdery, with something sweet in here. And I think it's the plum. And I actually do enjoy plum notes in perfumes. A lot of people despise plums. I do like them, but I feel like I like them more in boozy, more deep fall and winter types of perfumes. But this one is just so clean and fresh. And then you get this almost too sweet resinous kind of plum note in there, which to me makes it quite difficult. It actually smells quite niche to me. I feel like I have to spray it at least in the air again. The sprayer is beautiful. I don't know what it is, but it's not something where I'm like, oh my God, yes, I crave it. So many people are like, oh my God, I crave it. I also tested the rose version of it. I feel the same about it. So I feel like it's just not my line, which is unfortunate because I do want to love all of the perfumes, but I feel like all of them lean a little bit powdery, a lot of times at least, and it's just too powdery for me. And as I said, the plum in here, not too sure how I feel about it. Okay, and last but not least, I have almost like a classic for you. I was so surprised to receive this. So this is by Kilian and it's called Angel's Share. So I have Angel's Share in smaller perfume bottles and I did recommend it to you plenty of times, but I did not have the full bottle experience in my collection and now I do. So let me spray it. It's the first time. I just open it up. It's just good. It's just good. What can I say? This is beautiful. I was looking for plum in here. Actually, there's no plum, but I could see maybe even combining those two. Maybe I should try that. You know what? I'm gonna try it right now here with you guys to see if it's gonna be a match made in heaven, because I have a perfume from Byredo, which is a little bit like Angel's Share, goes in the same direction at least, and it's quite plummy as well, and I love this addition of plum in there, which makes it super yummy and cozy. I'm not too sure. I'm just not too sure. But with this one, I am quite sure because I know a lot of perfumes now that smell a lot like it. There's one by Born to Stand Out, which reminds me of this one, and I love the other one. So I'm very happy that this one is in my collection right now because fall's gonna be here sooner than we think, and this one's gonna be perfect for fall and winter. So the main accords are sweet, gourmand, and spicy, and the notes are cognac, cinnamon, praline, tonka bean, vanilla, hazelnut, oak wood, and sandalwood. And it's exactly what this smells like. So this is smelling like a fruity cognac that is in this oak wood base, and it has been sitting there for a while, so it got quite sweet, but you still have the freshness from the fruit that is in there. And there's no fruit listed, but to me it has this fruitiness to it that makes it a little bit more light and not as heavy and thick as it could be. For example, there's one that goes in a similar direction but is so much more deep, which is called Bentley Intense. Beautiful perfume, HEB for sure. And this one still has this lightness to it, which makes it a lot more easy to wear for an everyday type of scent. So this could easily be a signature scent for fall and winter time, because of course it's beautiful. You could wear it for a special occasion, but to me, I could see myself wearing it as an everyday scent because it, as I said, it has this lightness to it, but still is very different smelling and not your average fall and winter perfume. And this one is definitely unisex. It is sweet, but it's not super sweet. And because of those boozy notes and also the spices, I feel like it's a very nice balance of all of those notes. I also received the Liquors Discovery set. So we have the Angel's Share in here again, vodka on the rocks, apple brandy, and then we have this beautiful travel size container, which is actually very heavy. And in here we have roses on ice. So let me just spray the 3 other ones quickly with you. Because I smelled all of those, but ages ago. This one's good. So Roses on Ice is kind of green. It smells a lot like cucumbers to me, like synthetic cucumber scents, or like a, what are those? I'm very, very bad when it comes to like cocktails and stuff like that, long drinks. But maybe like a Moscow Mule. Is that one the one with a cucumber? I think so. Yeah, I think it smells like a Moscow Mule, or also like a gin and tonic with cucumber in there. It's super nice. It's very fresh, quite aquatic even, and sweet, like a sweet cucumber scent with like something like gin or something in there. Oh, that one is nice. I do not remember that it smelled like that. So, wow. This one's really good. I'm really, really surprised. Let me test out the apple brandy on the rocks. This one I remember. But it does smell different now. It's so funny because a lot of those perfumes I get, I smell and I'm like, yeah, I don't really like it. And then I test them out months or weeks later, and they're completely different. Also, like how they smell on my skin. Like something in summertime can smell completely different to when you test it out in fall or winter. So, or even like in the same season, but on a very hot day and a very cool day. So, but still, apple brandy on the rocks is not my favorite. I feel like it's also going in the same direction as Angel's Share. It has this fruity aspect to it, but there's something in here which is not my favorite. Almost like a dusty sandalwood or musky note, which I don't appreciate as much as Angel's Share. So that's that. But I have to, of course, test them out more, test them on my skin, and you can write me in the comments if you want in-depth reviews on those perfumes by Kilian. This one is, oh wow, Vodka on the Rocks. This one is quite aromatic and spicy, yet fresh. Okay, I think I have to look for the notes now because these are very interesting smelling. I do not remember smelling this. So this is the blue bottle. And this one is fresh, spicy, synthetic. Yeah. It has cardamom, sandalwood, coriander, leather, oak moss, rhubarb, aldehydes, rose. This one is beautiful. It has something quite masculine to it because a lot of times those aromatic notes like coriander and cardamom, oak moss are in a lot of men's targeted fragrances, but still, I think maybe because of the rose, the lily, and the rhubarb, it has something floral and fresh and beautiful and feminine in there as well. Oh wow, this one's beautiful. It reminds me of a perfume I smelled in the past, maybe something more classic. Let me see, what was it? Roses on Ice. Okay, so Roses on Ice is in the same packaging. And that one, hey, okay. That one has main notes of fresh, green, and floral with notes of cucumber, juniper berry, lime, roses in the heart, and in the base, musk and sandalwood. And it was actually created by one of my favorite perfumers. And I don't really see him do a lot of perfumes these days. He's called Frank Völkel. And people say that it smells like Silver Mountain water or gin tonic. Yeah, it goes in the same direction, but not quite. No, the gin and tonic one is a lot more bitter to me, and the Silver Mountain water definitely goes in the same synthetically sweet direction, but does not have this cucumber feeling to it. That one, wasn't that one with like tea or something? I think it was supposed to be like a tea perfume. But both of them are quite ozonic and aquatic. beautiful. So my favorites are actually Roses on Ice and the Vodka on the Rocks because they are quite different and not as boozy as I thought they would be. I thought all of them were going to be quite deep and heavy. None of them actually are, so I'm very pleasantly surprised. Okay, so this was my very lengthy perfume haul for you. Oh my god, I see that I've been filming for over 30 minutes. Okay, but I hope you appreciate the video and I will see you in my next video. Yeah, that was a lot of videos. Bye!